Greetings, everyone. I am Missy Wabu, and I am your Special Populations Co-Director at Friendship Aspire Academy. I am recording this video to help you get through this student transition interview sheet and for you to be able to answer the questions as thoroughly as you possibly can. So you can either play this video while you answer the entire sheet or just play it separately or play it before you start. It doesn't matter. So, basically, if you're taking this, it is because you are 14 years of age or older, which here we do it from 14 to 18. And we need your information so that we can add it to your IEP plan. We will also need you to attend your meetings, but there's a question in here as to whether or not you want to attend your meetings, but you'll still need to discuss the information with your parents. Okay, so first question asks, what is your name? You put your first and last name. Second question, what is your current grade level? This is where you would click the drop down box and click on your grade level. You're either in the 9th, 10th, or the 11th. And it is a required question, so if you don't answer this question, you won't be able to go on. These asterisks at the side show that they're required. Even if they're not required, I still need you to answer. What is your future career goal? If you're not sure what job you like, you can share something you might be interested in. I didn't make that a drop down because there are things you might like that I'm not aware of. What is your future education goal? Do you plan to be educated to work the job that you want or to do the activity that you want by on the job training? Vocational technical school, or what we call VOTEC. That's basically like the School of Sea Arc, Southeast Arkansas, where they teach you job skills. Could it be welding, carpentry, or truck driving school, or anything like that? Community college, that's also where you may get an associate's degree and learn trade skills there. Or a college and university. Some people have 2-year programs. Some schools have 4-year programs or other. You could put other if like you're going to real estate school or something. And then what are your strengths? Are you great at being on time to classes, staying on task, completing assignments, following directions, working well with others, asking for help? Or if you have other options, just click this button and put the information in. What are some of your weaknesses? Is it being on time to class, staying on task, completing assignments, following directions, working well with others, asking for help, or any other options? These are things that you're not good at. Strengths are things you're good at. Weaknesses are things you're not good at. Select the words that describe you best. That means you can click on many of them. First word is you are respectful. Second, hardworking, responsible, patient, mature, funny, energetic, creative, optimistic, artistic, and athletic. What subjects do you need the most support with? This is asking what subject do you need the most help with in class, whether it's a co-teacher or you need help from your actual teacher or you need a parapro or any kind of extra notes or photographic information to help with you understanding the material. And you can click more than one option as well. First is math, reading, writing, or electives like physical education, art, music, language, or etc. Or you can type in other. Which subjects or skills were your strongest this year and why? This is where I want you to type in what skills you were good at. Say maybe you weren't good at all of math or all of algebra, all of geometry, but you were good at balancing equations in science or something. Um, or just in band, you were good at counting rhythms, or in reading, you were good at reading comprehension. So it doesn't have to be the entire subject, just put in some skills that we will be able to talk about. Do you know how to access your missing assignments if you miss class or school? You would click yes or no. You don't have to explain. That's basically if your teacher has the information on a Google Classroom or if they have it in printed format in the class. When you come in, you can just pick it up out of the bucket. What social and emotional areas do you need the most support with? Would it be communication skills, self-esteem, coping skills, as far as dealing with sadness, anger, frustration, etc., friendships or social relationships, or anything else under other? What independent living skills do you need the most support with? Would it be getting a learner's permit, getting a license, getting a government issued ID, getting a social security card, preparing meals, getting involved in interest groups like sports, music, and other hobbies, managing money, opening a checking or savings account, asking for help, doing chores, or living on your own? And you can click as many as you want with this. You don't have to just click one. Do you know how to get references for college, a job, or other activities that require recommendation? You answer yes, no, or other. In other, you can explain what you're not understanding, what you need help with, any of that. When we say references, this is basically us asking, do you know how to um, get people that could help to support that you need a job or help explain all the skills that you need to acquire the job, or speak people that will speak positively to you getting accepted into those other activities or jobs. Do you know how to complete a job application? That's just yes or no. What type of support do you think you will need in finding and maintaining a job? If you think none, you can click none. Help finding job opportunities, help filling out a job application, or help via a job coach. This is above and beyond the usual training provided by the job. And you can click a few of these if you want, not just one. Have you ever participated in a job interview? Yes or no. Do you have a driver's license? Yes or no, or I have a permit. Do you have a personal bank account? Yes or no, or other. And you could explain whether or not it's with your parents or by yourself. Cash App would be acceptable as well. How will you get around in your local town or city? Would it be walking, bicycling, public transportation, your own car, carpooling with family or friends, Uber and Lyft alone, or ride sharing? And this is not how do you get to school. It's how you get to places in town, like grocery store and things like that. You are invited to attend your IEP meeting. We will determine a time that best suits your schedule. Do you plan to attend? Yes, no, and maybe. And there's no penalty against you if you decide not to. And you can only pick one of those. Do you have any questions or concerns you wish to discuss at the IEP meeting? If there's anything that you want to talk about, you put that there. And then you go to the next page. No, I can't fill in that. Let me select my answers so I can go on. I'm just picking random answers. What's the other required question? And then your last questions would be about the activities on your campus. Select any and all clubs or organizations that you would be interested in joining, and I will make sure to connect you with the club advisor. It's subject to change, meaning I'm subject to change all of these activities because each campus may have different things that you can participate in. You can also add clubs or organizations that are available on your campus if I'm not aware of them. Or if you have things that you do outside of school, just click other and explain what those other things are. And that's